A minute of silence for each of the Bibas children would be appropriate, as would a minute of silence for each of the more than 18,000 Palestinian children murdered in Israel's devastation of Gaza. That silence would extend to over 300 hours. Our task is to prevent that conflict and that human suffering. And it results from political conflict, preventable tragedies, and the many more tragedies that await if steps are not taken. Israelis deserve security. Palestinians deserve security. Zero-sum outcomes can never deliver that. An inescapable anchor of this reality is the acknowledgement of the power asymmetry between an occupying, colonizing state and an occupied, colonized people. We can and sometimes should use strong and emotive language, but what we have at the end of the day is rules, is laws, is charters, is conventions, is rights that are codified. Not what is seen in the eye of the beholder, not what is subjective, something that is supposed to, not always is, be applied and not ignored for some. This body is architect, author, arbiter of those rules and statutes and conventions. And whether it's a non-state actor or a partisan resistance or a state, the question must always be, are you acting in accordance within those conventions and laws and charters? When an ambassador of a state stands at a UN podium with a little shredding machine and shreds the UN Charter, that's a gimmick. But when a state, like Israel, conducts itself in ways that render the Charter meaningless and which assault those conventions, including on genocide, rights, norms and laws that this body holds dear, then that is a challenge that cannot be allowed to pass. The absence of accountability, absolute impunity, is a guarantor of perpetual conflict.